Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm finally um, doing a binder collection video. Just want to show you guys what's happening with my binders, what they look like, who I'm collecting, all that fun stuff. I can go through that today. I haven't done one of these. You've seen me sort photo cards into my binders, but you haven't seen me do a walkthrough of the binder and my explanations and whatnot. I don't know how much I'll be explaining because my memory is literally the worst and I have a headache right now, but I will try my best. Other than that, yeah, this will be my first one. So you'll be seeing all 6 binders today. I'll go through everything that I can. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them in the description. Or sorry, not the description, the comment section. And I'll try to get back to you on those. But yeah, without further ado, we will start with my Monster X binder. So, if you've been following my channel for a while, I did have my binders organized a different way in the past, but I've since changed that. The only thing that has not changed is my Monster X binder. It's still on its own. Monster X is my alt group. And I collect Shonu and Wano. So, yeah. Nothing really much has changed with this binder, but we can go through it anyway. So here is the cover page I made. You'll see this in front of almost every collection I have. It's just a picture of who I collect, some lyrics, their names, their birthdays, the group name, and etc. Alright, if we open up to the next page, I do have some fan art that I purchased or that were given to me as gifts, usually for Christmas by friends. So this is one Shonu fan art, and on the back, it is a vampire, scary looking Shonu, which I think is a fun, side by side. That's not why we're here. We're here for the photocard collection. So the way I organize my binders is in order of album release. So starting from the earliest album and moving my way across. I do leave the center square, or whatever this is, center pocket, blank, but I do put a colored sleeve in there. I don't know, it's just something that I like to do. It would make more sense to put, to cover everything, but this is my binder and I think it looks nice, so I do that for pretty much everybody. So yeah, so we have the first mini album photo card up there, and then here is the second mini album photo card. So I've been collecting and listening to K-pop for well over, I'm gonna date myself here, but since 2007, so how many years? 13 years now? Oof. But yes, so 13 years. And then halfway through, maybe around 2012, 2013, 2014 maybe, around there, I stopped collecting photo cards and albums. I just needed to take a break. I don't know what the reasoning was. Probably wasn't really enjoying it as much. But then Monster X debuted in 2015, and I still wasn't collecting at that point. So I've had to play a lot of catch up. So getting these 2 cards here was pretty difficult. I searched Mercari and Instagram, all that fun stuff for a while, but I did get them, so that's great. And the next 2 photo cards is from the next mini album. And then these 2 are from the mini album after that. Don't ask me, I'm not going to name each mini album because I'm going to get that wrong. Like I said, my memory is crap. But yeah, so this page is pretty much not completed, but it has all of Shonu's photo cards from these eras. The bottom right corner here is the start of Beautiful, their first full album, which continues here. Oh, as you can see, I put them in clear sleeves so you can see the backs. I do like the backs of photo cards. I think graphically a lot of them are really cute, so I want to see that. So that is why I keep them in clear sleeves. I am missing Shine Forever version photo card. I do have the other one here. And same goes for the code. I have one of them, but I'm missing the other. So those are the only two Shonu photo cards that I am missing. To be honest, I haven't been searching for them, but I should probably get on that so I can just be up to date and finished with my Shonu collection. But then we get into the next mini album, which starts from here and then moves forward. You can see the backs of these photo cards, and it goes all the way up to here. So that was when they started releasing crazy amounts of photo cards per album. Also, the amount of versions. I think that was when they started 4 versions with the Connect. So yeah. But anyways, so that is completed, and then they released their second album, part 1. So I have all the photo cards for that. These are the pre-order photo cards. These are the album photo cards plus one more right there. So I like those photo cards a lot because this was like the first time Shonu's had like hair that wasn't brown or black. He had red hair. Even though that hasn't really changed much since then. He sticks to neutrals, which still looks good. I'm not gonna lie. But I would love to see him with blonde hair. That might be asking for too much though. Anyways, so then they released their second album, part 2. These are the pre-order cards. They are clear cards. And then this album had like 8 photo cards per member. So it'll start from here and go all the way to there. This is the North American release photo card. And then we get to Follow Find You mini album. This was an interesting period for all Monbebes, so yeah. I really loved this album a lot. It brings like happy and sad memories all at once. And the photo cards are just so adorable. It's my favorite photo card from this one, but it's hard to choose because they're so pretty. But yeah, so this is when they released one version, like one photo card per version. So there's 4 versions of the album. Each version has 1 photo card per member, so that's nice instead of 8. Collecting 8 was hard. And then we had I think the G Market pre-order and the Kino card. And then these were also included in the album. So yeah, that's completed. And then we have Fantasia X, or Fantasia, I think it's just the album. Same thing goes, 1 version per photo card. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's flip that over. And then that's the Kino for Fantasia. And then we come to Fatal Love. So that just released pretty recently, so I haven't received any trades in yet for that, even though I have set some up. I did pull Shonu's version 2. Whoa. I did pull his lenticular, I think. I traded for the message card, so that should be coming in. I traded for another version or 2 more versions, I don't remember. And then the Kino card is what I'm looking for. I do have a Kihyun. If anyone has Shonu and wants to trade, let me know, because I have not even seen Shonu's Kino card. Alright, so like I was saying, this is Fantasia's unit photo cards. So I collected every single one that Shonu was in. So I put them on this page. Then the next couple pages are going to be like just special non-album photo cards for Shonu. I don't have everything because I wasn't collecting from the beginning, so there are a lot of photo cards that I did miss, but hey, what can you do? But I do have what I have here, and I'm totally happy with that. So some of these are concert photo cards, some of these are fan kits, fan cons, whatever, so have it. I'm not going to name each single one because, to be honest, I don't know. I think those are concert, fan kit, concert, fan con. I am horrible with remembering stuff like that. But yes, so that's one page of those. And then we have these ones here. I think that one is from like a home party event. Then I think the season's greetings from last year are these 2 cards. 2 Tutgom cards. That's a fan club card. That was for Tony Moly collaboration, and that's also the fan club card for this year. Yeah. And then we have this page. I am going to fill it up, of course, but these are from the most recent photo book, so those are cute. Here we have any Japanese photo cards that I have at the moment. I would like all of them, but it's not a main priority for me. That's why I only have these ones so far. And then we jump into Wano's side of the collection. So it's follows the same pattern as Shonu. So we have the first mini album, second, third, fourth, and we start. I can't speak today. We start with the first full album there. Wano's cards were a little bit harder to obtain. When he left the group, his cards got a little bit more pricier, which is very, very unfortunate. But it is what it is. So I did manage to get these, some of them before he left and some of them after, but I'm happy to have those. Continue with the first full album. Then we have the repackage, Shine Forever. I'm missing one card from the code. I have the other one. And then we start with the Connect. So I have this one. This is the pre-order card. I think that's the pre-order card. And then I'm missing one here. I do have these two, and I'm missing the last card as well. Then we jump into the second album, part 1. We have the pre-order cards here, and then all 4 of the album cards. And then part 2, we have the pre-order cards, the clear cards there, and then we have 8 photo cards, but I am missing one of them. It looks like this one, but different. It's slightly different. So I'm just having a hard time finding that one. But then this is the North American release photo card. And then we get into, of course, the sad times for Monbebe and Monsta X, of course. The Follow Find You era. This is the last comeback with Monsta X that Wano has participated in. So I do have all 4 versions of his photo card with his cute purple hair. I love his purple hair. Then we have the G Market and the Kino. Which one is which? I'm just missing his M photo card. I have his X photo card, and then that would be complete. So after that, we have just random unit photo cards that I've pulled over the years. I would like to go collect anything that has Shonu and Wano in it, like together. So they're here together with Juhan. They're together. This one is from the most recent photo book. Obviously, Wano's not in it, so I just kept Shonu's unit. Still pretty cute. And then I have some group cards. They come in some albums, I think, for like the first press or the pre-order albums and whatnot. So I don't have every group card. That's not a collection I'm focusing on. So when I get them, I get them. And then we jump into Wano's solo career, which I'm so happy about. I'm so glad he has the opportunity to debut solo. But yeah, so here is his cover page. His birthday, his name and logo, lyrics, cute photo. But yes, so I am slowly working on this collection. There is 6 photo cards per version. There's 3 versions, so that's 18 photo cards plus any like fan sign ones and whatnot. So we started with version 1 up here. I'm missing 3 from version 1. Version 2 starts here and continues. I'm also missing 3 from version 2. And then version 3 starts here. And then I'm missing 4 cards for version... That's a lie. I am only missing 2 cards because version 3 photo cards are also here. These ones here are the K-Town For You pre-order cards, and these ones are the first MMT cards. I do have a set of the second MMT fan sign cards coming, so those will continue on a new page eventually. But yes, so that is it. I know he's going to announce a comeback soon with Love Synonym 2, so that's super exciting. I just hope it's not as crazy an amount of photo cards as this one, but I won't hold my breath on that. So anyways, so that is the Monsta X collection so far. That to the side. And then we'll jump into my regular binders. So since you've last seen them, I used to sort them by like the big companies. So I had all my SM artists in one, my JYP artists in one, and then I think I had, did I just have those two? I had those two, the Monsta X binder, and then I think I had boy group binder and girl group binders. But now I've just decided to combine them all. So it's going to be boy groups alphabetized in one, and then I only have one girl group binder. I need to collect more girl groups. Uh, Probably in 2021, we'll see. But yeah, so we'll start with the boy group binders here. So when you open up the first binder, it is alphabetical. So it starts with a.c.e. I collect WoW. Here is his cover page. As you can see, I just started collecting WoW with their latest comeback, the Butterfly Fantasy. I don't know if I'm going to be going back in time. Probably I can do Undercover Mad Squad, but their cards are not cheap, and if you haven't been purchasing their albums from the beginning, you might be shit out of luck because a lot of them are out of print, which mind blows me. Like, I don't know why companies put their albums out of print. Just makes things so much harder for new fans. But yes, so I set up the binder for Butterfly Fantasy. I did buy the album. I also participated in the MMT Halloween fan sign, so I will have cards coming in for that. But we'll move on to Astro. Astro is one of the groups I've been listening to and collecting for a while now. I collect Jinjin. I used to collect Moonbin and Jinjin. If you were here from the beginning, you saw that I collected Moonbin, Jinjin, and Sana, but since then I've had to condense my collection to just Jinjin. Sweet little baby boy here. I am up to date and complete on his collection, so we can go through that. So at the top there, we have the first mini album, Spring something. They have the titles of the albums have to do with the seasons. So we have spring, then we have summer here. I hate this photo card so much, but whatever, it comes on the album, so I collected it. Autumn Story. These also came in the album. There's two versions, orange and red, so I got both of those. I put them in the same one. So that was the red version. This is orange version. Then we have Winter Dream here. And then came their like new series, which was Dream. So we have Dream Part 1. It came in day and night version, so I'm complete on that. Continues here. Those are the night version cards. And then we get the second part of the series, which was Dream, but this one is Wish and Wind version. So it starts with the Polaroids and it continues. And then we get to Rise Up. So Rise Up was like a special mini album, I believe, or a special single, something along those lines. This was when Fantasio was having a little bit of trouble. I don't know the full story, but anyways, so they released this and it came with these 4 photo cards. And I love Jinjin in the green hair. I think it's super cute. And then we got their first full album, and that was kind of like a whole reset for me. Like, I fell in love with Astro at that point. I love that album so much. But yeah, so it came with a lot of photo cards. So that's just one. And then it continues. Ooh, that was my tripod. Like that. And then we have Blue Flame, which came out, I think, last year. Or earlier this year, I don't remember. But then we have 4 photo cards for that. I love these photo cards. Especially this one and this one. So cute. And then they released a special like anniversary single. So that's the photo cards from that. And then their latest mini album, Gateway. Those are the photo cards for that. So that is my completed Jinjin collection of like Korean album collection. So that's super exciting. On the next page, I do have like special non-album photo cards. These are technically album photo cards. They're a special keynote they did, but I put them here anyway. And then these are just like either fan meets or season's greetings, stuff like that, concerts, whatnot. I do want to collect more Jinjin photo cards because I just think he's so adorable. And his photo cards are always so cute. So we'll continue working on that. But we move on to the next group in the binder, which is ATs. I collect Yuno and Wooyoung. I've been collecting them since their debut, so that's super, super exciting. This is the first mini album, second mini album, third mini album. These are the MMTs. No, this one and this one are the MMTs for the third mini album. And then we have, did we get the first full album yet at this point? Good question. Yes, I think this is the first full album, Photocards. There's 4 of them. 2 of them are MMT, 2 of them are regular album. And then we got their anniversary special album, which looked exactly like their first mini album but bigger. And these are the photo cards that came with it. This is the cutest photo card of baby Yuno I've ever seen in my life. Tell me you agree. And then we got their last mini album, the finale to their series, their treasure series. So there are a few photo cards for that. That includes MMT photo cards. And then we get to their latest release, which was Inception and Thanks. I don't remember what the album was called. My bad. This is the start of their new series. I really don't like the AR photo cards. I'm not one to take out my phone and just look at them at all times. But I do like their MMT cards, their fan sign cards, their pre-order cards, all that stuff. So we do have the MMT cards. This is the K-Town pre-order photo card. I'm missing the diary version, so the AR cards that literally just have nothing on it but words. So I'm in no rush for that. But then we jump into Wooyoung, and it follows the same format. So first, second, third MMT, first full album, continues first full album, anniversary album. Then we get their finale series. And then we jump to their latest, Fever, that's what it was called. So Fever series, this is the start. I am behind. I don't have a lot of the AR cards for Wooyoung. I do have all the pre-order and MMT cards, so it's super exciting. And then we have the Japanese releases so far. I have everything that they've released. So Yuno's first release. Yuno's first release. I don't know. This is way out of order. What did I do here? I have no idea. This should not be here. Anyways, I'll fix it. This page is complete for what they've released so far, Japanese-wise. And then here we have just special non-album photo cards. This was from their Season's Greetings. These are a pre-order card from Tokopedia, I believe. I love this card so much because I loved this concept hair on him. The Light Teeny photo card, I have Wooyoung's, Yuno's is on the way, and then I want to get their Fellowship World Tour cards as well. So next in the binder is The Boys, and I collect Sangyeon and Eric. So this is a fairly new collection to me, so it's not going to be very complete, but I'll walk through what I have so far. Their first release, I do have his photo card and the unit photo card. I just need to get the other 2. And then the second release, I have one of his photo cards there. And then that was from the second release as well. The third release, I only have the unit photo card with Sangyeon in it. And then I don't have anything for, I think, my favorite The Boys release at that time. I don't have any of his solos. Then we get Bloom Bloom, starts down here and finishes there. And then we have DDD, or Dreamlike is what the album was called. I have all 3 of those. And then their first full album, Reveal. This is the MMT card, and then I have all 3 of those. At the top here, I haven't done it yet, but I will soon. I'm going to be putting the film strips from Reveal up here, which is why I left it blank. And then their latest release, Chase, is going to be here. I have some already put in the binder. So these are from the silver version. I don't have any of the gold version yet. I do have a lot of stuff coming in the mail and nothing on this page. So, like I said, it's a work in progress. But if we get to Eric's side of the collection, for the first release, I only have his unit. The second release, I have this pink backed card. For the third release, I have his solo photo card and his unit. I don't have anything for the only. Then Bloom Bloom is here, and I have both his photo cards for that. I have all three Dreamlike photo cards, and then his MMT from Reveal, all three Reveal cards. And then up here is where the film strips are going to go. And then I have nothing for gold, but for silver I have one photo card there. Nothing for black, no tickets, no... Oh, I do have a lenticular. So his pink lenticular is here. It's hard to see. But yeah, so that is it for the first boy group binder. Let's move on to the second one. Okay, so the next boy group binder starts with BTS. As again, I said it's going in alphabetical order. So let's begin. So here is Taehyung. He is the member I collect in BTS. This is his cover page, title page, whatever you want to call it. On the next page, I do have a fan art. This is by the artist Hanavbara. I like their style because it's very reminiscent of like the Sailor Moon art style. So yeah, anyways, I really like that print. So this section here is a little bit out of order, but these two don't fit in regular 9-pocket sleeves, and I don't have enough of his early stuff to start a 9-pocket sleeve, so they're just going to sit there for now. But this is what I have so far for that. Here is the start of the Love Yourself series. I am not complete. I'm very slow when it comes to BTS just because of how pricey the photo cards are, I guess. But this is what I have so far. I'm missing one version for her. I'm missing one version for Tier, but Maria does have it. I just have to buy the album. And she said she'll trade whatever I pull, so I should probably do that. And then I have all of Answer. And then they started their new series, Map the Soul. This is Persona. So I have all 4 versions of that. And then 7, I am missing version 2 and 3. But yes. I only bought one version of 7 because they're massive and I don't have shelf space. So the other 2, I'll just have to purchase on my own, but I'm looking for a better deal than what's out there right now. So if you do want to sell that to me, but like not super expensive, just reach out and maybe we can make a deal. But the next boy group in the binder is CIX. I collect Hyunsuk. This is his cover page. So I am complete up until their latest release, which has not even been mailed to me yet because we ordered from MMT, and MMT just takes forever. But the first mini album, those 2 photo cards there. The second mini album is when they started with MMT, so we have those. These are the MMT cards, those are the album cards, and then these are the ID cards that come in the album as well. And then, that was a little bit rough, sorry. And then we have their third mini album. This is the one that has not arrived yet, but I have set up for it. So on this page here, I just have the group cards that come in the album. This was from the Season's Greetings last year. I purchased just the photo card on its own, and then the new group cards will go there. The next boy group in the binder is Gravity, and I collect Alan. So I have pretty much everything that has been released so far. So the first mini album has 3 photo cards, so I collect all 3 of them. This is a special Cloud9 promotional photo card. I bought that off of Mercari. This was the B-side track from the first album that they promoted. And then we have their second mini album here. I have all 3 versions. This is the K-Town For You pre-order photo card. And then up here, this is the summer package. It was kind of like a photo book with like DVDs and stuff, but I bought those 2 photo cards off of Mercari. This one I think is from their fan club kit, right? I think so. I also have a few more photo cards coming on the way. I think I have MMT cards from their second mini album coming. I have, is that it? I know there's one more. I just don't remember what it's from, but that's on the way. The next, oh, sorry, I don't collect him, but you get a lot of K-Town for You pre-order cards per version. So I decided to keep him because he's my bias wrecker. But yeah, he's just gonna live there for the time being. The next boy group is DKB or Dakubi, and I collect Jinso. I have everything so far minus the new album. So the first mini album, second mini album, the MMT from the second mini album, and here's the third. I know there's an MMT for that one as well. I just haven't gone around to seeing how many MMT cards there were. I hope it's just one. But yeah, so I will work on that sometime soon. The next boy group is Elast. I collect the member Roman. They've only have 2 releases so far. This is from their first release, which I completed. Their second release is coming in the mail, but I believe it only has 2 photo cards as well, so that shouldn't be too hard to collect. The next boy group in the binder is Ghost 9. This I've actually like instantly fell in love with this group, and the whole mini album they released was so good. So if you guys have not checked them out yet, please do. I collect Junhyung, like I said. I think I said. I have the album coming in the mail. I ordered it from Mercari, so I ordered a Junhyung set plus the album. So I'll be getting both photo cards plus the album. So I'll just have to wait for that to come in. But that's super exciting. This binder's kind of small, but that is okay. The next binder for the boy groups begins with GOT7, and I collect Jackson. I've been a big fan of GOT7 since the beginning, but it was around the time that I wasn't collecting photo cards, so I had major catch-up to do for this group as well. But yes, we turn the page. We do have a JB photo print. I used to collect JB and Jackson, but I had to condense my collection. But I love this print so much. It's so nice. All right, so here is from the very beginning for GOT7. This is their first mini album, their second mini album, their first full album, Identify, then their next mini album, Just Right. I'm missing those 2 photo cards, but I believe I do have, no, I have Departure photo card coming in the mail. This is, I don't remember what this one is. Mad, I think is what the mini album was called. Then Departure, then this is Arrival, as well as this one here. And then we have, no, that's Turbulence. That's Turbulence. Those are Turbulence. This is Arrival, 2 and 3. And then we have the 7 for 7 set, our series started here. I am missing the second press making photo cards, so kind of similar to that one. And then the 7 for 7 present edition. I have the first press. I don't have the second press. Then we have Eyes on You, which is complete with all of these 3 photo cards plus these 2. And then we start the Present You series. And this has 10 photo cards, which is completely insane. But as you can see, I did pretty well. I just have one more left to go. I don't remember. I think it's the one where he's holding the bird. But yeah. So once that is there, that'll be complete. Present You and Me also has 10 photo cards, but I think I completed that. I did. Yeah, so Present You and Me is complete, which is very nice. I love that. And then lastly, not lastly, what am I saying? The next release was Spinning Top, and I'm almost complete with Spinning Top. I think I just traded for that photo card, but I did not mark it off. Oh well. I'm just missing one more photo card for Spinning Top. And then we have You Call My Name, starting from here. And I've done pretty well as well. Is that proper English? I have no idea. But yes. And then the latest release is Die, and I have 4 photo cards there. I'm missing 3, and they just announced their third full-length album. Right? Third or fourth? I'm very bad at remembering. But yeah, so they just announced that, so When that releases, I will have 7 more photo cards to collect. Exciting. The next boy group in this binder is H&D. So H&D is a subunit. 2 of those members were a part of the Produce X 101 finale group. X1. X1 has since disbanded due to the controversy, but they debuted as a unit in the meantime. So I do collect member Hangul. So we flip the page. Their first release together, I have all of the solo photo cards, but I'm missing some of the group photo cards. I do have some, but I'm missing 3 group photo cards to finish the first release. And then their latest, I think it might have been their finale release, I'm not too sure. Umbrella has 4 photo cards, and I have 3 of them coming in the mail, plus the album. From Mercari, here is the X1 page. It was very, very short-lived. They only released 1 mini album, but I did complete it, so I have those 2 photo cards there. This one is from, this one and this one are from like their fan concert or some sort of concert. And these are from the fan club kit just before they disbanded. So yes, that will just be a page that lives there forever. The next group in the binder is MC&D. I do collect member BIC. I only have their first release so far, which is at the top. I've completed. Their second release, Earth Age, I did put on a Christmas wish list, so hopefully I get one of those. We will see, because I do want to continue that collection. And then we get into NCT 127. If you've been with me for a while, you know I used to collect Johnny and Jaehyun. I even did a little small stint of collecting Jungwoo, but again, I downsized my collection to just Jaehyun for 127. So I have a very lovely art print here I got off Redbubble for Christmas. And then we have, I'm pretty complete with Jaehyun. I know I'm missing 2 photo cards, I think. But he's just so expensive and hard to collect that I'm having a really hard time finding the last couple photo cards I need for a decent price. But we'll see. So this is the first release as 127, Fire Truck. And then we have Cherry Bomb. We have Regular, Irregular, then Regulate, and then Superhuman. This is when they introduced the circle cards to the mix. Not a big fan of the circle cards, to be honest. But that's okay. And then we get into Neozone, which is 3 versions. So I have N and C, all the photo cards. I'm missing the T version photo card. Sorry, circle card. And then I'm missing the T version photo card. This is the Kino photo card for Neozone. And then we get into First Round, which is the repackage. They call it First Round. I meant to say Final Round. So I have that photo card, the circle card, photo card, circle card. These 2 belong to the Kino. And then I'll be putting the NCT 2020 Kino cards here when I get them. The next page is just non-album photo cards that I've accumulated over time. These are like stickers that they release. This one here is, I think, a fan club photo card. So that's that. Then we get into NCT Dream, and I collect Jeno. So I have his first mini album photo card. The second mini album photo card, I actually have it in my possession. It's just waiting to be sorted and organized in a future video. Then we have We Go Up, and then Boom. This is the Kino for Boom. And then we have Raiden. So I'm only missing his Kino for Raiden. I did a, not group order, but I ordered it from, there's a Twitter seller, Yodabun Goods, I believe. But since COVID happened, they've been having trouble like sending stuff out internationally. And I really don't want to pay EMS. But I should probably do that soon. I don't even know if I got Geno's photo card for that. But when that arrives, I'll probably have to trade. So the next page, I did not create a cover page yet, but I want to. This is full group comeback. So this is NCT 2018. I collected 6 members across all the units that I love. So Johnny and Jaehyun from 127, Kun from Wavy, Kun and Lucas from Wavy, and then Jeno and Jisung from Dream. I'm just missing one Johnny and one Jisung photo card for 2018, and then I have set up for 2020. And this time I decided to do 8 members and include the 2 new members, Shotaro and Sungchan, as well as the 6 I was collecting before. So those albums I did a group order for. I didn't do it. I joined a group order for. Those should be arriving sometime probably next week or the week after that. I got pretty good pulls, so I'll be excited to put those in the binder. I did have to buy Jaehyun's photo cards from Mercari, and the price of those photo cards makes no sense since 1 million copies of this album were sold, and his photo cards are still so ridiculously expensive. But I bought them because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's that. Anyway, so enough of NCT. The next boy group in the binder is ONEUS, and I am complete for ONEUS up until their next comeback. So we have their first mini album at the top, their second mini album here and there. Third, this is the MMT. That's when they started doing MMT. They did a special single album, so that's that photo card, that one, plus MMT. Then their latest release, it was Lived mini album. So I have that photo card. This one I have coming in the mail. That's the MMT photo card. And I think that's it for ONEUS. Super exciting. That's a little bit of a thicker binder there. But we move on to the final binder in the boy group section. So when we open it up, we do start with Sungwoo. Sungwoo is a member of Victon, and he had a solo debut this year, so I wanted to support that. But unfortunately, I put that on my Christmas list as well, so the only thing I have are his K-Town For You pre-order cards, because I wasn't sure if the person who buys me the album would get them with the album. So, yes, those are the K-Town For You pre-order photo cards. The next boy group is Super M, and I collect Lucas from Super M. This is from their first release. I'm missing one of the Korean version photo cards. For their latest release, Super One, which was their full-length album. I just recently traded for his selfie card. I pulled 10, and I traded it for Lucas. I pulled this in the unit album. I'll have to, I think I traded for an orange ID card, so I just need to purchase the green ID card. And then I have just Lucas's unit photo card there. I don't have a cover page, but the next group in the binder is Stray Kids. I've had to take out my old cover page for obvious reasons. I used to collect a member that is no longer part of this group. So they have been removed. So I had to also remove the title page, and I will create a new one. But I do collect members Bangchan and Changbin. So yeah. Here is the mixtape. So this was their pre-debut release with probably one of my favorite songs, Elevator. I know not a lot of people like that song, but I think it was pretty dope. And then we have their first mini album here. Their second mini album has these 4 cards there, plus a self-portrait photo card there. And then their next mini album, IMU, which was the end of their IMU series, or I Am series. This was a pre-order photo card, which was super expensive because I did not pre-order the album, so I had to buy that. I am still missing one photo card from IMU. So I have not been able to find that photo card, and it's probably not cheap either. And then they started their new series, Clay. So this is Miro. There was a few photo cards for Miro. And then Yellowwood. I have all of that completed. And then Levanter. This was the pre-order lenticular, and then the photo cards there. And then they started a new series, I guess. Maybe. With their first full-length album, which was Go Live. So I've completed that. So it goes all the way to there. And then they released a repackaged album, In Life, and I'm just missing one of his photo cards for that. And next we have Changbin. So same thing goes, I've been collecting from the beginning. So we have the pre-debut release mixtape, the first mini album, second mini album. I'm missing the black border, the self-portrait, then the IMU series, which is complete, the clay series, which is complete. Then we have Yellowwood, which I've completed with that. Then we have Levanter. So at that point, I was considering downsizing my collection, so not getting rid of Changbin, but stop collecting him at this point. But I think I've recently made the decision to just collect his cards anyway. So I will be getting his Go Live cards and his in life photo cards as well, but that will be a little bit of a slower process. So here are the Yellowwood pre-order unit cards. Yeah, we'll skip that. And here are the Go Live unit cards. So the Go Live unit cards have 3 Racha. So I'm just missing one of the 3 Racha sets. So that is that. Here's just a blank page. I wanted to get non-album Bangchan cards, but I don't know if that'll be feasible monetary wise because his stuff is kind of expensive as well. But yeah. The next group in the Bowie group binder is TOO. So this was a new group this year. I collect member Kyungo. The printing got a little funky on that one, but it costs money to print, so I'm not going to reprint a new one. But yeah, so the first mini album is there, and I've finished that. The second one I was having a little bit of trouble collecting, but I do have his other photo card. Just needs to be stored. His MMT card is like missing in existence. I cannot find that anywhere. But yeah, so that's a slow collection. The next group is Treasure, and I collect member a.c.e. So for the first single album, these are the photo cards that I have so far. I do have a few of them that need to be put away still. For the second single, this is what I have so far for that. And then they just announced their third single, so I have to work on that when that gets released. I ordered it with a friend, so that should come soon, I would hope. But yes, so this one is also a little bit of a slow collection. As long as I get the pre-order K-Town For You cards and the first press cards, I think the rest can all come at a different time. But yes. The next group in the binder is Very Very, and I collect member Yuno. So I think I'm complete on the collection up until their latest release. So their first mini album, their second mini album is these 4 cards. Then they released a single album, which starts here and ends here. And then they started a new series, the Face Me series, or the Face series in general. So that releases here. And then their follow-up to that starts here and finishes here. And then their latest release, Face Us. I have, I think, the regular photo card and one of the clear photo cards coming. I still need to order the DIY version. I kind of want to get that in store, so we'll see if my local K-pop store has that, because I ordered the gold version from M-Wave to get it signed. I think that would be really nice signed. But yeah, so that should come from M-Wave, and then I can start working on this collection. All right, so the next, or the last, no, there's still one more. So the next group in the binder is Victon, and I collect Hochan. So they recently announced their comeback, so I'm super excited for that. It's their first full-length album, and they debuted 4 years ago, which is insane. But anyways, here is the first mini album. The second mini album, I'm missing one. I ordered it from eBay before COVID, and then COVID happened, and I think it just got lost in the mail. So yeah, I still need to find that card. And then the third mini album, fourth mini album. And then they released a special single. These two, this baby card was so hard to find. It took me literally a century to find that photo card. but I finally did, and it was honestly the happiest day of my life because it's so cute. And then at this point, Victon sent some of their members to produce X101, the TV show. So they sent Sungwoo and Byungchan. And they made it pretty far. Byungchan didn't end up making the final group. I think he pulled out due to injury, but Sungwoo made the final group. So while Sungwoo was away promoting with X1, they released a mini album without him. So this was Nostalgia. And then X1 disbanded, Sungwoo came back, and they released Howling or Continuous. Continuous is the album name, Howling is the title track with him. So I have that album there, plus the MMT. And then since then they released another single called Mayday, and that is there. Sorry, that's the MMT for that, and that's the MMT for Mayday. But yeah, so this is non-album photo cards. I should put the MMT cards with the rest of the collection, but this is the light stick card. This was a fan sign, I believe, or fan club card. This is a concert card, concert card, concert card, 2 MMTs. This is with drama, and that is it. Oh, I also have a couple Sungwoos because he's the bias wrecker. So I just decided to keep those. But then we come to the last group in the boy group binder, which is Wavy, and I am complete up until now, like all the releases. So we have Takeoff. I ordered that from a group order, and I think I got Kun's photo card, but 10 circle card. So I ended up trading the circle card for Kun, and then their second release, and then their second release part 2. Then their latest release, their first full-length album, starts there and ends here. And that's all they've released so far. So I'm really excited to see what Wavy will come out with next. Of course, after NCT 2020. So we shall see. So that is it for my boy group binders. I know that was quite a lot, but I do have one more binder left, and it is my girl group binder. So save the best for last, right? Here it is. So when we open it up, the first group in the girl group binder is Dreamcatcher, and I originally collected member Handong, but then Handong went away to go on the Chinese produced series. So they did a couple releases without her, and then I decided to collect Gahyun for those releases, but then I thought might as well just collect both of the members for everything that they do. So yeah, I collect both members now. So I started collecting them at Escape the Era. If you want to collect any of their earlier stuff, good luck, because like a.c.e, they are out of print. So good luck trying to find those for a decent price. It's pretty unlikely, and their photo cards are very expensive. So I collected from Escape the Era. Escape the Era is now out of print as well, so I don't know if I'll ever find those 2 photo cards. We'll see. And then we have Alone in the City. Those 4 photo cards. And then we have Escape the Nightmare. Is it Escape the Nightmare? No. End of Nightmare. End of Nightmare, we have these 5 photo cards there. And then we have their special album Deja Vu. They did for the video game. So there's that. That's the MMT. And that was it for Handong's releases. I'm super excited. She's back with the group now. So the next release as 7, I'll be able to collect some more Handong. But until then, here is where Gahyun starts. I don't have any of her Escape the Era cards. Again, I don't know if I'll ever get them. So we'll see. I have Alone in the City. Just missing 1 photo card for that. End of Nightmare, I don't have anything yet. Raid the Dream, I have these 2 photo cards. I do have the clear photo card coming as well, the transparent card. I don't know if I'll ever get the MMT card, but we'll see. And then next is their first release, or like their first full-length album, which was Dystopia Tree of Language. So I have all of these photo cards here. This was a trade. I think it probably got lost because it's September 2nd there. That was when they mailed it out, but I'm pretty sure it's lost now. But that's okay. I'll try to find that at another time. So I'm pretty much almost done Scream. ends there. And then Tree of Language, no, Dystopia, Lose Myself. That's what this title is. So I have finished all of Gahyun's cards for that. I just need her MMT card where she's drinking that cute little juice or milk or whatever it is. I really, 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 really want that photo card. But yes, so that's it for Dreamcatcher. The next girl group in the binder is Everglow, and I collect Asha. So I am up to date minus their latest release. So here's the first single, the second single, and then they released their first mini album. So I have all the photo cards for that. And then the start of their second mini album, I have the holographic card and then these 2 photo cards. I need to work on the other 4, or so the other 3, plus the MMT card. So we'll work on that. And then I just have some group cards from their second single. The next girl group is Idol, and I collect member Shua. So I have the first release here, and then I have their third release, the third mini album. I think it was here. Why is that there? I don't know how I set this up. But anyway, so these are from the first release. Then this is all from the same release here. Probably set it up because there's only 1 lenticular, then 3 photo cards plus 2 clear cards. So, yeah. I don't know what past Jesse was thinking. And then they also released Dumdy Dumdy, and I only have 1 photo card for that so far. This is from their first release. It doesn't fit in a 9 pocket. And then this is the photo card from the second release, and it is gigantic. So that also doesn't fit in 9 pocket, plus the sticker. The next girl group is the OG girl group, Girls' Generation. This was the first group I ever listened to, the first group I ever fell in love with, the first group I ever collected photo cards for, the first group to ever do photo cards in K-pop in general. So yeah, what a mouthful. But yes, so I collect member Hyoyeon. I'm pretty up to date. I think I've completed it minus some special cards that I don't think I'll ever receive. So these are the first photo cards ever to be released in a K-pop album. This is from their second album, O. So I have her solo card and her unit card. They also released limited white border photo cards in O. I don't know if I'll ever get it. It's probably like over $100 because it's super rare. But yeah, so then they released their third mini album, and they put these 2 photo cards in it. Then they released their third album, The Boys, the repackaged Mr. Taxi. Then they didn't do anything for their fourth album, photo card wise, but for their fifth album, Lionheart, they released this photo card. I am missing the second Lionheart photo card. Then for their sixth album, Holiday Night, they released these 2 photo cards. And then they also did a subunit with 5 out of the 9 members. OGG, so these are the 2 photo cards, and then these are the Kino cards. So yeah, I'm pretty much up to date. Just need that 1 card there to complete that. The next girl group in the binder is a.c.e, and I collect member Leah. So for Leah, I'm pretty much up to date as well. So the first mini album, Icy, is complete, plus this Polaroid. Then it goes into Wannabe, which is these 3 cards, I believe. And then their latest one, Not Shy, which is these 3 photo cards. So I am up to date. Here are the Leah units. So a.c.e does unit photo cards, and I collect anything that has Leah. So here is from the Wannabe series, all 4 units. And then I'm just missing Leah and Che, but I think I might set up a trade for that. I think I have, or I might. Someone messaged me and they said they had it. So I think I might set up a trade. But yeah, so that will be complete soon. So the next girl group is Lunar Solar. They are new to me this year. I absolutely loved their debut, and Yuuri is like the most adorable human like ever. I ordered their album through Mercari, so I ordered it as a set with Yuuri's cards, so that will be coming in the mail. The next girl group is also new this year, and it is Secret Number. I collect member Dita. So for their first album, I do have 1 photo card. This one is waiting to be put away. And then their second single, Got That Boom, just came out a few weeks ago. So I ordered a few copies of that, so that should be coming in the mail. Hopefully I pull some data. These are group cards from the MMT version of their first single. The next girl group in the binder is Red Velvet, and I collect member Yeti. So Yeti, I am semi-complete. I know there's a few cards from their Revo Festival that are really hard to find, so I don't know when I'll complete that, but other than that, up until that era, I believe I am complete. So here is the first mini album, second mini album, third or first full album, third mini album. I don't know. There's a lot of releases from Red Velvet, and I don't remember what's a mini album, what's a full album. But yes, this page is complete. Oh, I lied. I do need one more perfect Red Velvet photo card, which is the one where she's getting makeup put on, I believe. But other than that, this is complete. Oh, and it looks like I also need an RBB photo card. I lied to you guys. So I'm almost complete Yeti's collection, so just a little bit more. So here are the 3 River Festival photo cards that I am missing. I hope I can get them. I have not seen them around, but we will see. Cross my fingers. Here are some non-album photo cards that came from a concert good, and this is a Japanese release photo card. Anytime I'm not searching for them, but anytime I come across a non-album photo card, it'll go in here. The next girl group in the girl group binder is also new this year, and it is Weekly. I ordered the first mini album off of Mercari as a set, so I'll be getting a Ji-yoon set with the album. The second mini album I have not ordered because this is going to be like a slow collection, not something that I pre-order or anything. So we'll see. Maybe I can order the second mini album from Mercari as well as a Ji-yoon set, so we'll see. The last group in the girl group binder is Wiki Mickey. The member I collect is Lucy, and I am up to date, minus their latest release. So here is the first mini album. This is the special version of the first mini album. The second mini album is this is the special. This is the first special, the second mini album. Second mini album, second mini album, second mini album, lots of photo cards. Then they released a single called Kiss and Kicks, so that's those 2 photo cards and these 2 photo cards. Then they released another single, or was it a mini album? I don't remember, but Picky Picky was the title track, so there are these 4 photo cards. Then they did a repackage of that album, and that's the photo card for that. Then they released a special single, Dazzle Dazzle, not even as a CD, but as a postcard set. So that is 1 photo card there, and the second photo card is there. And then they released another mini album, their 4th one, I believe, and this is Oopsie. So that is these photo cards here. These 2 are the album photo cards. This one is the Make Star photo card, I believe. And then they released their latest mini album, New Rules. I have one of them coming in a trade, and the other one still MIA. And then I just have a random page there. That is it for the girl group binder. There are other girl groups that I was thinking of collecting as well, but I'm going to wait. I might want to collect aespa. I might want to collect Stacy, but we'll see. 2021, I probably want to expand my girl group collection, but we will see on that for sure. But that is it. That is everything I have, my binder collection, all 6 binders, as of November 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of deep dive into my binders. I do want to do a shelf tour at some point, but my shelves, we just moved, so my shelves are a bit of a mess, and I do need to buy one more shelf. So when that is done and my shelves look nice, I'll do a shelf tour as well. The next couple videos will probably be a sorting and organizing video. That's pretty much it. Maybe a catch up with K-pop haul, where I catch up on all the K-pop that I've missed in the last month or 2. So yeah, we'll see. The month is still young, so we shall see what comes out next. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!